Week 6, Whispers of the Ancient One. Welcome back to the weekly challenge season, Wanderers. Last week, we adventured through a treacherous abyss of secrecy as we played the role of a lost agent, partially twisted but still conscious. This week, we inhabit another familiar entity from the lobby level set, the Party Pooper. Here are two paths presented to you, one giving you the opportunity to hook up with other Wanderers on a quest to hunt down the control room and overcome its bacteria guard, while the other path presents the chance to gain your revenge upon the ancient conductor that actively seeks to ruin your life. Path 1. Not fun anymore. Scenario designed by Megalete19. You're one of the last party poopers to still exist in the backrooms. You've begun to notice the actions of a malevolent ancient entity, a twisted and more powerful version of the conductor. His whispers drip corruption that afflicts the evil partygoers, who are already depraved and aggressive. Their once insatiable desire to diffuse their virus and create other partygoers has fallen to the wayside, and they've shifted their objective to simply wipe out every wanderer from this level and beyond. You've teamed up with two other expert wanderers from Lady Lindy's encampment to find out the secret of the ancient conductor. How can he further corrupt and bend to his will these already twisted and malevolent entities? You must discover the truth. To do this, you and your small group will attempt to secretly follow him, to see if he hides something to actualize his plan. Beware though, for the area is infested with partygoers. They almost wiped out your species before, so it's time for some payback. Setup. Place the ancient conductor in a control room in your NLD zone. They don't count toward your deck building light limits. Your deck must contain at least 4 partygoers, 3 or more dark halls, 1 or more poisoned halls, 1 or more lecture halls, and a bacteria. Leave the golden stairs out of the deck. The Party Pooper. During this scenario, you can cover any entity with rooms. In all these years, you become an expert at hiding. However, if a partygoer appears on the field of play, it will instantly engage you. Partygoers deal 3 deck and hand damage now. You can't hide from them, as their senses have been amplified by the dark powers of the ancient conductor. After defeating an engaged partygoer, if there are any other partygoers on the field of play, you must automatically engage with one. The dark path to the truth. After entering 3 dark halls and then a poisoned hall, place the ancient conductor from the NLD zone to the field of play space directly across from your position token. He can cover any card and can't be covered or concealed. Then shuffle the control room into your deck in hand, until you find and enter the control room. At the start of each movement round, the ancient conductor moves 1 space towards you, taking the shortest path. He can cover any card. If he reaches your field of play space, he will engage you, but you can't do damage to him as he's far too powerful for you. To disengage from him, discard 2 concealment items and place them on the opposite side of your space on the field of play. Unveiled Secrets. Enter the control room but ignore the card text and only gain the sanity it provides. The bacteria, one of the lieutenants of the ancient conductor, is guarding the room and instantly engages you. Search the pool pile and then your deck in hand for bacteria and place him in the engagement zone. You must defeat him. After leaving the control room, remove it and the ancient conductor from play. You've learned that there's a corrupted Painite gem behind all of this, so you must let Lady Lindy know as soon as possible. Locate and enter the lecture hall to finally return to Lady Lindy's encampment and win the scenario. You don't need a Painite gem in order to win. You describe everything that happened to Lady Lindy. The ancient conductor was holding a special Painite gem to corrupt and bend to his will all the partygoers of the level, and he won't just stop at the lobby. She tells you that the only way to purify that gem is by using a fragment of the Mirror of the Old Wanderers. She already knows who can complete this task, the Wanderer that defeated the conductor. They're the only one capable of doing this. Once the partygoers are freed from the grasp of the ancient conductor, you will help the Wanderer defeat him, fulfilling your duty to avenge your lost companions in the fun war. Path 2. The Boiling Point. Scenario designed by Noe Artemis. You've always felt like an outsider in the strange liminal world you're stuck in. As the last remaining party pooper, you've seen unforgettable things perpetuated by that old terror known as the Ancient Conductor. Few have seen the cyclone of wrath that inhabits every action from the Ancient One. You once resisted the call of the Sanguine Festivus virus and managed to survive this long. The whispers have grown into low cries as the partygoers have become infected by the Ancient Conductor's forceful will. The once chaotic and relentless partygoers have changed, becoming more organized and violent than before. There's a sense of orchestration to their activities with the Ancient One's return, and you can sense that he's preparing the backrooms for something truly terrible. Now, you must guide a group of wanderers, using your knowledge of the party to take out as many partygoers as you can before the final crescendo. Setup. Place 3 partygoers, 1 shrink drink, the ancient conductor, the punctured wall, and the golden stairs into the NLD zone. Your deck must contain 3 unique companions. The partygoers in Ancient Conductor don't count towards your deck building light limits. Save them. Each time a companion is revealed on the field of play, take a partygoer from the NLD zone and place it on top of that companion. When engaging one of these partygoers, place it and the companion it's covering into the engagement zone. They now deal 2 deck in hand each action round, and an additional +1 deck in hand per entity on the field of play, and now have 7 health instead of 4. Once the partygoer has been defeated, place them out of play, then add the companion it was covering into your inventory without gaining sanity. Treat all companions as though their text boxes are blank. All companions must be placed into the same inventory slot. You must defeat 3 partygoers, then shuffle the Ancient Conductor into the pool pile, silencing the Ancient. With the 3 companions in your party, you now believe you stand a chance against the Ancient Conductor. You must have a full inventory in order to engage him. Each time you use an attack item against the Ancient Conductor, place one of the companions onto the Ancient Conductor with the attack item. Each attack item used deals +1 damage to him. Once you defeat him, add the Shrink Drink from the NLD zone to your inventory, then shuffle the Punctured Wall into the pool pile. Upon his defeat, the Ancient Conductor leaves behind a bottle of Shrink Drink, the secret concoction that he developed to allow access through the punctured walls seen around the lobby levels. Behind one of those punctured walls must be the secret golden stairs he was hiding. Now you must track it down. Through the hole in the wall. After you enter the punctured wall, shuffle the golden stairs into your deck in hand. Enter the golden stairs with a Painite gem in order to finally make your escape. The party's silence is the loudest sound of all, but the echoes of the Ancient Conductor's melody still linger, and the next verse may be playing somewhere deeper within the backrooms. So will you lurk in the shadows to uncover the Ancient Conductor's dark secret, or rise to the challenge and face him head-on in the final crescendo? Both paths test your resolve, your wits, and your sanity, but only the cleverest wanderers will survive the party's twisted encore. As usual, complete as many challenges from your selected path as you can and submit it to the weekly challenge submissions Discord thread. We can't wait to hear how your runs go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.